sake. Oh, how is it going, guys? Right, you've ever one of the moments you just want to scream? You just want to go out in the middle and just scream your head off. That's how I'm feeling at the moment. Obviously, if you watched the end of my last video, I told you I've got some new parts I've got to replace with new parts. Do you remember when I did my lower arms last year, just before Christmas? Put some polybush ones on and how much grief it gave me? Yeah, Nevlock Performance issued a recall on them lower arms due to the welds being epically awful. Now, part of it I think it's more fault because I didn't check the welds, but I didn't think to because I thought, well, they're brand new. I didn't really inspect them. I just literally put the bushes on and spent all day fitting one and then spent the next day fitting the other. But yeah, they sent me out some brand new. I mean, fair play, they put a post up on Facebook, and fair play to the lad who mentioned them on my video that they'd been recalled. Nice one to you, mate. I'll put your name up somewhere here. But yeah, so they sent me out a new set of lower arms to fit. I just got to reuse my old bushes, and so that's hassle I could do without. And also, when I the next one is when I fitted my lowering springs. Remember, I put some brand new top mount bearings on them. Yeah, one of them's failed already. Yay, brilliant! Brand new parts failing again. Oh, it's just, am I cursed? I think I'm cursed. I really do. I spoke to the place that supplied me with the top mount bearing. They did say that, you know, they have had a few come back, so they've given me a better branded one to fit, and hopefully that should cure my issue. It's more like when I'm turning left and right, I can hear like a grinding at the top of the bearing. I know it's from the top of my bearing because I can sort of hear it there, and when I'm going over bumps, I can hear it knocking. So it just top mount bearings fail. So I'm just so, oh my god. So I'm gonna fit my new top mount bearing today. I don't think I'm gonna take my lower arms today because I want to give myself a full day on it. After last time, so I've sort of learnt my lesson with that one. Not so much getting them off, it's more putting them back on. But I might do it another day, but however, that will be in this video. I will do it another day, but include it in this video, if that makes sense. So, I'm going to crack on the top of my bearing now, and see how bad it is, see if we can sort of see if it's knackered or not, and go from there, so enjoy. Right then, what I'm going to do is obviously take the wheel back off again, getting deja vu here. I'll take my wheel off, and then start unbolting all the strut again. I've got a new, I've gone for a KYB top mount bearing this time, and it just seems a lot, where it splits, this seems a lot better, whereas the other one was quite tough. Really have to really press it in, whereas this one sort of slops together, seems to slop together a lot better. So, but we'll inspect this other one. I did fit it properly, you know, everything was triple checked, so it's just unfortunate. It's just my luck, that's what it is. Whether I'm going to do the lower arms tonight, I don't know. As you guys know how long it took me to do the last set, so it really fought me, but if I get time I will. See, it's quite late in the day now because I've been lazy today, and obviously my leg still isn't 100%, but we'll see. I'll see how the day goes. But thankfully, James has lent me his Ugga Dugga, so cracking off some of the bolts might be a bit easy. Whether I'll get told off, they'll come out and start moaning about the noise, but hopefully they won't. Right, took the drop link off, which is a bit of a fiddle because how it was sitting on the axle stand. I just had to jack the arm up a little bit just to make it come out true. Taking these two bolts off again, the 18mm, I've unclipped obviously the brake line and the ABS sensor, and then once I've cracked these nuts, I'll go up to the top and just unclip those retaining things, and it should be ready to remove. Fingers crossed. I'm intrigued to see how bad the bearing is. I've got the strut out of the hub. Just put the jack there just to stop the hub falling forward and pulling my drive shaft out. It's obviously now, as you said in my last video, I've took this cap off. As you can see, I put loads of grease in there. Well, James put loads of grease in there to try and stop the thread going as rusty. That's sort of protecting it as best we can. So now obviously now it's just a case of removing these clip things, pull the strut out, and maybe be able to inspect the bearing and see how buggered it is. Right, I've got a strut out. Visually, I can't see anything wrong with it. It's hard to see, but seems to be, well, I don't know. it's obviously knocking, isn't it? So it has got to be changed, which is unfortunate, but it's just something I've done without really. It's just my luck, and it's just like, oh. put new parts on, and they break. So yeah, fantastic. Living that dream, guys. I am living that dream. So obviously, if you've seen when I fitted these, the strut, because it wasn't knackered, I can put normal compression springs on it. In all fairness, when me and James fitted it, we could just push down on it and put the nut on. So I'm hoping it won't need compressing that much, and but I should hopefully be able to ugly it off. If not, I've got some deep reach spanners and just be like a Torx bit in the middle. But we'll see. Right then, the old new bearing's off. Well, old new bearing. Making a bit of noise. Let's get the new one out. So I can see how that sounds together. See that? Yeah, the noise is normal now. So that spins quite freely, to be fair. Obviously hold the bearing. Yeah, so there is supposed to be a bit of grinding noise. I have no idea, guys. I don't know why it's failed. I really don't. I have no idea. I don't know. But I couldn't get off of the ugly dugger because obviously it was just spinning the strut. So nice one, James, for lending me your deep reach spanners. So I'm going to put the new one on now, put it all back together, and hopefully it kills my knock. And like I said, when I was turning left and right, it was a grinding noise. But it was coming from the top. I know it's not my power steering, it's not my rack. I could hear the noise coming from the top of the strut. You know, it's sort of like when I was driving, it sort of sounded like it was there. So it definitely points to top mount bearing. But I'm going to put the new one on, and then put it all back together, and then do I make a start the lower arms? I don't know. I don't know. After last time, I don't know. I don't know. If I don't, I'll obviously continue the video. This will be one video anyway, so whether I do it today or another day, I don't know. I'm saying I don't know a lot. Right then, we're all back assembled now. Obviously bottled everything back up and everything how it's supposed to be. Just double checked everything is how it's supposed to be sitting. And then I think now I just need to pinch these together, this last bit of clips, double check this, just to make sure it is as tight as I want it to be. And then, I don't know, whether I attempt one of the arms or not. Just, I want it, guys, I really do. But what happened last time has put me off. It's not so much getting them out, it's getting them back in. Oh God, I might leave it for another day, you know. But again, it will be in this video, so I will probably continue this video when I come to do the arms. Right then, day 2. I'm going to attempt my lower arms today, at least attempt one. However, I'm a bit worried as I think we've got a CV boot gone or something, because it's looks a bit wet round here. But get the wheel off and let's have a look. Right. Oh, for God's sake. Oh. Guys. My damper's gone already. That's why it's all wet. Yeah, it's definitely the damper. It's soaked everywhere. Oh man. Yeah, I thought it was my CV boot, but CV boot's fine, there's no splits in it. And it's not, it's just... Oh, look. Oh, I think you really see it's just all wet, even up here. It's soaked. It's obviously just dripped everywhere. Right, I need a new CV boot, a new damper then. Brilliant. Another brand new part that's just failed. Fantastic. I'll circle back to that. Right, first I want to get this this lower arm off. So I'm gonna crack on with that now. Hopefully it comes off easier than it did the old set did. Oh, I can't believe that, guys. I really can't. Gutted. Right then, we're out. Didn't fight me as much as last time. The CV boot's gone already though. It's still pretty stiff. You can see all the grease. Yeah, that's gone. Brilliant. So now what I'm trying to do now is I'm going to try and get these pins out because I need to replace the bushes. And then I'll go in the shed for that. And then while I'm in there, I'll get the other one out and compare it to the new one. Have a look at the welds. I mean, the welds don't look amazing if I'm having a good look. Yeah. Right, I just took the bushes out. Literally just all I did was just use a socket and hammered the pin out with a socket, and then obviously pulled the bushes out. So looking at the welds, yeah, they're not, compared to obviously this one's really good, so it starts all the way along, whereas here it's sort of, you just get like a little weld in the middle. So see this, the weld there, and then you go to there, it's even wider. So on the new one it seems to have welded all the way along, whereas in this one they've just, I mean on the new one they've done all the way along, and this one they've just, it's not the best if I'm being honest. So yeah, these ones are definitely better. So if you have bought some of these from Nevlock between November and January I think it is, make sure you message them and they'll send you out a new set for free. You can just bin them, you don't worry about sending them back or anything. So I'm going to put the new bushes back in now and then reassemble it back on the car and get ready for the headache of that. Well, I've reassembled, put the bushes back in. I will say on these ones, I don't know if it's because they've been in my other car, in the other arms for so long, they just push straight in. I didn't have to press them in with the vice or anything, so I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. Obviously got the brand new ball joint on it again, so that's mine was split. So I'm kind of hoping as they went in quite a lot more flush than the other ones, so I'm kind of hoping it'll go back in the car just as, you know, a bit better. Fingers crossed anyway, but yeah, so I'm going to put it back together and I hope it all goes back together a lot easier than it did the first time, because I obviously did it before, but like I said, they went in a lot easier compared to last time, because before when you pressed it in they were still sticking out a little bit, they wasn't completely flush with the arm. So I don't know if that's obviously might have been affecting things, whatever, I don't know, but yeah, so let's crack on and I'll pull it back together and then get back to you. Right then, we're all back together, obviously all bolted up and done up. And in all fairness, it went together a little bit easier than it did the first time. Obviously it took me ages to get it back in last time, but this seemed to go in a little bit easier. It's still a bit of a bugger to push them in and get them in evenly, because if you've done these, you know, you try and put the one side in, the other side, that side won't go in, you put that one in. So it was just a bit of to and fro-ing, wiggling it in to line up the bolt holes. Obviously it's all done up now, ball joints in, so now I'm going to move on to the other side, and hopefully I've got a new damper coming today as well, so fingers crossed that arrives in time for today, so I can continue this video and get it all edited up for next week. I do apologise for not posting the video, and today's Saturday. I usually post on a Friday, which was yesterday, but a few guys saw my post on my channel that I didn't put one up because I was waiting for what was I waiting for? I was waiting for something apart. Oh, I know what I was waiting for, something on the other side. Yeah, so I'm going to move on to the other side now and start stripping all that apart and swap it all over like Sam done this side. So it'll be new wishbones again for the second time. Brilliant. So right then, as you can see, we're off on this side now, looking at the welds again. Yeah, they're not that great. You can sort of see sort of starts there and ends there, whereas on the new ones it sort of starts right on the edge and goes all the way to there. Same on the other side. Obviously this side is just thought you get that and that's it. You see what I mean about on these, they seem to sort of sit out further. Yeah, so I'm going to tap these out. Like I said, what I'm doing, bear with me, what I'm using is a ratchet, what am I talking about? A socket, so I'm just putting it on there and then tapping this with a hammer to hammer the pin out, and then obviously same with that one, and obviously then put it back in on these. They're just pushing so much easier. I don't remember my original video, I was putting them in and just popping back out, whereas on these, I know it's because I've been in here a bit, I don't know, but yeah, it just seemed a lot easier compared to when I fitted them. But yeah, right, I'll crack on, swap all this around now again, and then we shall move on. Right then, we're in this side now, the new one's fitted. This side fought me a little bit more than the other side. I think it was a bit more fiddly, it just didn't want to go in as much, but that sort of also put it. I noticed when I've done it last time, I don't know if you guys can see, I fitted a new nut and bolt there. So, right, also, been and got one of these as well. Another shock again. I just got to give them back the old one when I take it off, so it's basically free. Well, it was free, I suppose. But yeah, so right, so I'm gonna put the wheel back on that side and start stripping the suspension on this side now. Oh my god, never ending in a minute. I mean, what's that? New lower arms again, new top mount bearing again, and obviously a new damper again. I think I'm cursed, I really do. But yeah, right, I'm gonna start stripping all this out now, and then we'll go from there and have a look at the damper when it's off the car. Right then, the old damper's out. Well, I'll say out, it's out of the car. I don't know if you can really see that. Yeah, it's pissing out everywhere. The damper is absolutely, it's shocked. Shocked, get it? But yeah, so I'm going to chuck the new one now. Just need to get this off and swap it all round. And then that's new top mount done. Again, new lower arms done again, and a new damper again. So well, we'll strip it all down and see how much how bad it is once all the dust covers off and stuff like that. Right then, ready? This is how bad this one is. Obviously you can see how far out it is. Look, literally with my finger. Yep, I think that's safe to say that has absolutely had it. I don't think there's anything left in there. Yep, that's buggered. Right then, as you can see, the new damper's back in again. Both lower arms in on both sides, top mount bearing on the other side. So yeah, that's all done. It's obviously a job I wasn't expecting to do anytime soon, so I do think I'm cursed, but however, it's done now, so I've replaced it all again. But so yeah, it was a job that I wasn't expecting to do, as you can imagine, but it didn't cost me anything. Everything I've changed has been for free. So it's just cost me my time, which I could have done really done without, but it is one of them, unfortunately, and it's just, like I said, I think I'm cursed, but hopefully they all stay together now and there's no problems or anything like that. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Drop a comment if you enjoyed it. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you on the next one.